TGIF, that means it's another FreeForm Friday. We're going to get into it together today, right here on GearGasms. Hi everybody, welcome to GearGasms. I'm your host, Alan Barnes. It's FreeForm Friday number 20. What is FreeForm Friday, you ask? I'm going to tell you in just a second. But first, if you're new to the channel, I'd like to ask you to like and subscribe. This channel is kind of like a flat screen TV from Walmart. It might be the same brand that Best Buy sells, but it's not as good. It's not. Celebrate mediocrity. FreeForm Friday is a series that I started where I can just put a bunch of little things and throw them all together and have a really good time. It's YouTube's worst and only guitar-related variety show. Think of it like that. We've got all kinds of segments. Brand new debuting this episode is going to be what makes this video sorta goodish. We're also going to bring back Yesterdaze Newz. We'll have a mini episode of Grind My Gear. Of course, a Funko Pop unboxing and musical guest karaoke master Manny Vox. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Welcome to the first ever installment of what makes this video sorta goodish. Now, if you don't know what I'm parodying with this, I don't have the time to explain it to you. Ask one of your cool friends. We're doing Judas Priest Breaking the Law, which is arguably the very first heavy metal video. It actually predates MTV. We have a sleeping security guard. See, all this time I thought it was Tara was completely wasted, out of work and down. And I'm like, that poor girl. I could see the director pitching this to them. Guys, this is really a stupid video, but no one will ever see it. We're just gonna ship it to the record company and they're gonna send it out to some big radio stations to get them excited about this single. No one will ever see it. One of these boys really did break the law, like was kid touching. Maybe was it a drummer? Yeah. Pilgrims. I don't understand the pilgrims. British people, help me out. Are those vicars? All right, now, the law they decide to break in this video for the setup is a bank robbery. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure sodomy was against the law in Great Britain in the early 80s. Yeah. Doing the same thing. Yeah, you don't know what it's like. And if you had, yeah, all right. Now we got a situation. Our boy Rob is squatting very, very precariously over these people's heads. Please don't fart. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Now, if my father had walked into my bedroom in 1982 and seen a poster of Judas Priest on the wall, he'd say, damn right they named him after a priest. Every single one of them long-haired fairies is gay, except for the one with the short hair. No, Dad. They've got like gold lame on the walls, like maybe they took an old Bob Mackie dress from Cher and threw it all over the walls. That was an enormously incredible gay reference I just did there off the top of my head. Oh, Rob's breaking into a prison. Makes sense. Au contraire, mon frere. Statistics say that 10 to 15% of Americans absolutely do know what it's like. That's racist! This is the 1982 equivalent of just totally teabagging and dissing the guard. Look at him. He's like, this is my TikTok moment, bitch. See, now this is probably the most offensive part of the video. We got a riff. It gets worse. This dude's just like, look at that. Looks, no wonder he's like scraping across. It looks like his mom's vag. You could say this video is as bad as Separate Ways. You could say that. But again, this was pre-MTV. They didn't know any better. By the time Separate Ways came out, you boys in Journey, you damn well knew better. Nobody looks cool in a convertible. Unless you're bald, you just can't pull it off. Even though this video is god-awful for many of us, it was the first time we saw real heavy metal on TV, and I guess that's what makes this video sorta goodish.
The problem now is that these people are expecting a show. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
Well, I don't know If I'm ready to be the man I have to be, I'll take a breath, I'll take her by my side, with arms wide open under the sunlight. Welcome to this place, with arms wide open, with arms wide open. Riders on the storm, into this house we're born, into this world we're thrown. If you give this man a ride, sweet family will die. Killer on the road, yeah. I played in parties, played in bars, I spent my money buying new guitars. Come on, everybody get down, get with it. Come on, everybody get down, get with it. Come on, everybody get down, that's rock and roll.
Would it even be a Freeform Friday without a Funko Pop unboxing? I think if not. Oh, Freddie Mercury. Speaking of gay British icons of rock, no goodies. Oh, sweet. Apparently, according to the back, there are 4 different Freddies you can get. All of them are cool, but this is the one, bro. Let me get it in there for you. You see that?
That's what she said.
He's got the full Queen getup. He was in his Elton John phase at this point. We talked about Craig Jones before and his spiky Funko Pop head. This one here is a little more user-friendly. It has a get you started point at the top of Freddy's crown.
Oh, yeah.
The detail on this is amazing. He has a bunch of chest hairs. They've got, of course, the world's coolest mic stand. He just had that piece of a microphone stand, which was badass. Strong, gay 70s porn stash. Now, if my dad had walked into my room in 1982 and seen a poster of Queen, he'd have said, yeah, it's a good thing they named the band Queen because only one of them's gay. Because he would have figured Freddie out, even with the short hair. Come on now. Sadly, Freddie is no longer with us, and it's all just a matter of timing. He's gone, but somehow Magic Johnson's still here. So if you do find yourself on a cold, lonely night thinking about using this here starter spike, pro tip, this here flowing Kate makes a great handle. When you're finished, you just tug and go. So all mean jokes and kidding aside, Freddie Mercury, the undisputed greatest voice in the history of rock and roll. Welcome to the GearGasms family.
Yikes, I could use a distraction right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
Sometimes you're better off dead. There's a gun in your hand and it's pointed at your head. You think you're mad, too unstable, kicking in chairs and knocking down tables in a restaurant in a West End town. Call the police, there's a madman around, pounding down underground to a dive bar in a West End town. In a West End town of dead end wall, East End boys and West End girls. Gave you my heart, gave you my soul. You left me alone here with nothing to hold. Yesterday's gone, now all I want is a smile. Last night a little dancer came dancing to my door. Last night a little angel came pumping on the floor. She said, come on baby, I got a license for love. And if it expires, rain hell from above, because...
All right, everybody, it's time once again for Yesterdaze News. Let's look at the latest. Line 6 adds Dumble-style tones in the Free Helix firmware update. It's going to please the fans of John Mayer, Joe Burner Mercer, and David Gilmour. This is not news. This is a press release, a product press release. You get the Dumbles. I don't understand the Dumbles. I don't get the Dumbles. I don't know. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the whole Dumble thing, it's just bullshit. Watch Dream Theater's Jordan Rudess sing the praises of the amazing lava guitar. I'm sorry, Jordan, don't you play the keyboard? You play them well. He plays guitar too. Nobody cares. Oh, here's one. Coincidentally enough, our friend Freddie Mercury. The D35 used to record and write crazy little thing called Love is going up for auction. Oh, it's going to also have stage and personal outfits and has sat largely for 30 years, undisturbed and well looked after. It still has active HIV on some of the items. I don't know how that stuff works. Remember when we were all scared of that?
Gonna come to a club where people wee on each other?
Don't touch anything they touched. And then we did it again for COVID. Come on, peeps. Learn to live a little. This is a story after my heart. Kirk Hammett explains why he uses the wah pedal so much. He's not ashamed of it. It's a meme that he's not ashamed of. Why does he use it so much? Because it hides bullshit. It unlocks his playing. It unlocks. Oh, it unlocks something in his playing, which is what? Subterfuge? Camouflage? What does it unlock? Just as he is with his frequent reliance on the minor pentatonic scale, Hammett is entirely unapologetic about his love for the effect. So minor pentatonics and a wah pedal is what he does. When I step on that wah pedal and hear that click, well, I'm hearing that clicking in my brain and my heart at the same time. And they're saying, thank you, sweet baby Jesus. I can just flail and move my foot a whole lot, and it just totally covers up all my poor picking technique and string noise. I'm talking about me now, not Kirk. There's going to be a follow-up interview with the wah pedal where it will explain why it uses Kirk Hammett so much. The wah pedal is not ashamed either. NAMM 2023, you heard all about it. Nobody was there, none of the big boys, but shit like Donner was there. Oh, Donner's got some exciting stuff at this year's NAMM. Can't wait to browse through all those $179 guitar, amp, strap, strings, and cable combos he got there. Jesus, man, what the hell's going wrong with NAMM? And finally, PRS unveils sunflower finish Fiore. Are they calling that sunflower? What's sunflower about it? Wait. They're calling that an ornate finish. It's just a effing sunburst, Paul. That is just a muted sunburst. It's not terrible, but it's not innovative and fresh. Neither am I.
Loser.
That's Yesterdaze Newz.
If he wanted a pig, why didn't he just take my wife? And now, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
You know, sometimes I don't know why, but this old town just seems so hopeless. I ain't really sure, but it seems I remember the good times were just a little bit more in focus. Here comes my girl. Yeah, she looks so right. She's all I need tonight. Every now and then I get down to the end of a day and I have to stop and ask myself what I've done. It just seems so useless to have to work so hard and nothing ever really seems to come from it. To the hip hop, hip it to the hip it to hip hop, but you don't stop and rock it to the bang bang boogie. Sit up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. It's not what you hear is not a test. I'm a rapping to the beat.
Old man in a Call of Duty beanie, it can only mean one thing. It's Grind My Gear time, peeps. This set of pictures on Grind My Gear was sent by a listener. To quote Freddie Mercury, I'm gonna go hard on him because I know he can take it. And we got a really inexpensive Fender acoustic that he's trying to cover up the logo with a snart and a capo. Oh, that floor, that rug, I see stains, bro. Are you next to a bathroom? Is that a kitty litter pan over there that I see? Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a plastic hilt of a sword, a plastic sword. All kinds of cylindrical gear you got here. A couple drumsticks. and some kind of stick with like some worn out duct tape. I ain't even gonna go there, bro. Oh, but we'll look at it for a minute. There could have been some cool gear here, but we were just too distracted by all the junk. The Fender Champion, what's it got? Oh, it's got the FX. It's got the built-in FX. It's one of them digital ones. And it's got a really cool hole in the front where it looks like you can plug your hash pipe in there. That is pretty sweet. Oh, popcorn ceilings. You know I love them. Those Christmas lights, all right. I got an Epiphone over here with really cool purple pickup covers. We got him like one of those Music Mans. The Gem, and it's signed. Is that signed? That's signed by Steve Vai, bro. What a flex.
Flex.
Oh, and you're ruining it against that horrible, but slightly muted wallpaper and them flamingos. He's got like a Washburn Nuno-esque guitar. I really love that, but I don't love the dice. 3 songs I would grind on this gear. Steve Vai, For the Love of God. Welcome to the Machine by Pink Floyd. And Anything, and I do mean anything, by Noah Cyrus. Well, what did we learn today? We learned, at least in the early 80s, none of us, not a single one of us, had any clue that Rob Halford was gay. We also learned during that same time period that every single one of us knew absolutely, even before he announced it, that Freddie Mercury was gay.
Hello?
And finally, we learned that Kirk Hammett has decided to stomp on all the internet trolls the same way he stomps on that wah pedal. As always, I thank you for the time that you spend with the channel. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. You got some ratty ass, embarrassing, smelly, moochy friends, you should send them here. I'm not even joking about that. This channel is perfect for them. We got all kinds of merch, even though it's summer. We got long sleeve if you need to hide your needle marks. We got short sleeve. We got tank tops if you want to show off your ink. And we got leggings if you want to show off your cauliflower thighs. Whatever you do in the next 7 days, don't tell Stevie Wonder about it. Commenting on the relative freshness of nearby women, that might have been a hoot in the 80s, but maybe it's time you woke up and smelled 2023. But play more guitar. Watch less of this. Keep coming back here week after week for more GearGasms.